This is coming from Maame Dokono, or say it would be nice to have a statue erected in my honor. Let me pick from Gani. She feels that if we are to mount a statue in her honor,
it's okay.
It will be more honorable. Looking at her role, what she has done in Ghana. You know, she was a politician. She came down, I think she did music and then TV. Odoni Asum, you remember some of the good things she did with her orphanage. Movies by the fireside, exactly. And so she feels
and she has a park in her name.
Oh, you heard it, Maame Dokono.
All right, she has a park in her name. Yes. And she now needs a statue.
She doesn't need, she says, if it's done.
It
will be honorable. So they asked her, and she says, if it's done, it will be honorable.
Okay, to taking it at this side, on my side, I think that's her opinion.
Okay.
But if you decide to mount these structures for people who have contributed to the country Ghana, then we are going to have a lot.
Okay.
There are people that we don't know their names. They've contributed so much to Ghana. We cannot rely on these things and then that makes you what? Okay. You've contributed. You've impacted lives. You've done so many things for people. It is between you and your God. God is the one to reward you. Okay. You don't have to put up a statue so that it will say what? You have a pack. Take it as a pack. That's all.
Okay.
For me, I don't see any reason why they should spend another extra money to go and even Kwame Nkrumah, that's of Kwame Nkrumah, they are demolishing it. How much you want Maame Dokono? Aren't we here in Ghana that people are saying Kwame Nkrumah didn't do anything?
Okay.
Meanwhile, in books, Kwame Nkrumah was the only one who fought for the sovereignty of Ghana. Okay. In books, people who rejected it are today. They are descendants saying that Kwame Nkrumah didn't do anything for Ghana.
Okay. All right. Let me come to Magic George.
You
feel she deserves it?
Yes, of course. As far as I would be a Maame Dokono woman park no. Say Maame Dokono Ghana for used to call her Ghana Open Fee.
Yeah.
Until you find the Open Fee or na say ABA will feel the work interview no be saying how do you feel? Do you feel the ABA you did them place it out choosing do now? How do you like a pay then also feel the Open Fee I wish the ABA they could build the ABA monument and another statue for me.
Because she said that she's not forcing anybody to do it.
I feel
if
that,
it is done, fine.
All right. Then that's good.
So if I feel that if a statue I'm gonna be done for me, it's not bad. I also don't now you know it.
Because she's in the books of.
But he feels that she has done a lot for Ghana. And the Ghanaians we know that
we all know
she has done a lot.
She did a lot.
She's one person now. Maame couldn't change the face of when it comes to radio.
Yes.
The face of TV. When it comes to social issues and issue problem, when you're more solve it, and then the problems are solved, man, you can't take it away from her. Even when it comes to by the fireside.
Yes.
And you're more the kind of storyline or ODKT in brain.
Yeah.
So I sometimes. So what's the crew on and the hero is not dying with for. But when it comes to Maame Dokono issue. I don't know what Jim Kakaya politics na I don't Jim no almost say any brand in Kakra. But when it comes to someone like Maame Dokono, I want to recently for I want to be known, but I want to win him somewhere that is 97, 96, 97, 98, and then maybe echo back to 95. But you more year no 64 itself. So if Nankasa feel the I could interview no feel the I feel the no. By this time, woman start to. I feel that I think for me, on a big deal. On your change,
so be our no opinions. That one there doesn't matter.
On show be other, but feel no feel there. I wait in a way, but I can me uncle 1 year starting for mom.
I always decide.
I'm trying to if you don't go back start to mom.
On your bad idea.
On your bad idea. You get my point.
Which one, my magic streets.
Oh, you buy the idea. So if I wish then come, the way statue about the mama, maybe I'm in the park now or that tonight because you put my baby at that tonight and statue na yama no.
Statue no bed. Statue who this is so and senokra.
For me when it comes to why you juma. It will be follow those days now. Why you juma pa policies not no coaching maybe one shade one born kakra. But for me if nanka say feel there when you man wait, I will scamp up John.
Na sama me to me a statue.
I work at Netina, but no, I know I make some
cement. Masa mami to me a statue similar than you. I am
So it's not like I don't share or mano kwana.
She says I am not forcing anybody.
Then that one is her opinion, so that is good.
I think where she has gotten to today. And I'm meaning baby, but I'm sure by the fireside. And this
Who
woman,
chatawala?
no, ma.
And what's on Obo Dundu?
Oh, I see.
Hey,
What's a shatter on Obo Dundu?
Where you play, Nana?
Don't say the bread.
no, it is a bread.
I think
Bibi them out. We
Oh, no,
definitely have excepts there.
No, I break. Shut up. But I think in the Kakrana Muhu, this woman has done a lot. If you do a statue to honor her, it's not bad. But I mean, the one thing I'm coming from in this country, we don't like honoring our heroes.
Yes.
Okay, let's have a museum
Where we
for
have
our
all of
heroes.
them there.
So that people, it will even give us money. And they call Hollywood our walk of a.
Me in Chawano. When I travel to Dubai,
what's the baby?
wow. When I travel to Dubai, so there's a place, Madame Tussad.
Okay.
Madame Toussaint or Tussad, I might not get the name right. Iranian cider. They have wax, what do you call it? Wax images of a lot of celebrities.
Oh, okay.
On Dubai football celebrities. A lot. Rihanna, Will Smith.
So for tourism,
Wax
yeah.
me.
Continue to be trap picture.
Mene Will Smith to trap picture.
Ariana.
Onyano.
So the man
Or wax like ehuna bakada nala.
Oh, I see.
No siho.
Hey.
Before I go with Will Smith.
So why are the man doing for tourism purposes, Anna?
Ewa, inti ekwa why the menya many nia. There was a particular one was way for Queen Elizabeth. What's on the queue team of what period by hours. People want to take a picture.
Wow.
Into way you feel. So imagine the Ghana we had
something
them
like this.
aside the or educate more from a day. These are people in our country. You get some
you
small
get some money.
because when you enter, you pay.
Yeah.
Na rain so one more card both your picture or rema adanoson. Etimi rem echimema na Trump ne
This
ding
is a
now.
serious country.
Rain so you go out and when you come out
that they can make
they
money.
take
This
the
is-
card from you and then they show you
Magic, now I
the
can't
pictures
say
you
that
have
mainly
taken
Ghana.
inside so
This is a
far.
serious country.
You are in Ghana,
So
right?
they are looking at everything you are doing. So when you give them the card, they ask, do you want to see all the pictures you have taken so far? They show them. So if you want to print
This is a
them
serious
out,
country.
you
This
pay
is a
and
serious
print.
one.
Even when they have
No, we don't have. This is
That's
serious.
it.
You know
Come
that as it stands now,
on.
we don't have any museum or center where we have names and history of our leaders written on walls that people can go.
You know
we don't have anything like that.
What established
It
one?
is here, and Akwalan be reading unless social studies.
Have you been there before?
Do we
yes.
do we still have RME?
Yes, they still do Arimi.
So unless-
but Arimi, Bible, and Quran.
Come on.
So social studies, unless they are doing social studies before they can learn.
they can.
But you know, other countries, there are big museums and centers where they've written this thing with pictures. You go and read. See, oh, this is our leader, Nana Adudankwa Akufo-Addo. This is Mahama. This is who. This is you read about them with their pictures. You don't have anything like that. That is why our children are learning wrongly from social media. That is why.
Kwa Obibide anka the statue krano.
She won't even request for it.
Yes. Because
There are rooms where all these things are there for the kids.
Because park, the state of the park,
So why is that not happening?
Why is that? Am I the president of the country?
So do you believe the fact that we've sold our sovereignty?
This is nothing about sovereignty.
Because
If our
it's
leaders
about-
in the country are not doing something,
it doesn't
what
mean
has it got to do with our European leaders?
So no, it's not about the European leaders. It's
Uh-huh.
about the leaders we have here.
Somebody
If
has
they care.
voted for somebody to come to power. He told you
If
that when
they
I
care,
come, I'll do this for
these
you.
things should be in existence, right? But they don't care.
Kwame Nkrumah Museum. It's fetching a lot of money for
Yes.
the
They don't
And
care.
I'm not sure
And
Ghana
people
is
are
the only
going
country
there
that is
to-
lacking these things. Oh,
to
But we are talking about Ghana.
exactly. So that doesn't mean we have. So
France,
you
when
sold
they
what?
when they were doing the Olympics,
Mm-hmm.
did you see the pictures, the sculptures, you see the history? They are trying to tell you what happened back in
Are
the
you
days.
are you comparing your country to France?
No, so it all comes back to what we are
It
saying
doesn't.
here.
We are nowhere close to any European country.
For that
No,
one,
I'm not saying we are close to them.
Yes, so how on
So-
earth can you compare France to Ghana?
No,
Did you
I'm
see the
just giving you an
sculpture?
example.
Ghana, we don't have any sculpture. The only sculpture we have is the parkgrounds. And that is all, we don't invest in those things. You know, countries,
they can do like
countries.
France are there.
If you've realized that countries that has the Roman background, they have these sculptures. They have these chapels,
lots
these
of
temples.
them.
We don't
They
have that.
preserve them.
They want to build
preserve
a
those.
cathedral. Maybe they
Have you realized
Yeah.
that Ghana, we don't have the Roman background? We don't have it. I don't know whether it's Methodist or it's Presbyterian or
Oh, the
I
president
don't know.
of Bar first.
They don't have those sculptures.
But I saw that was
Exactly. They don't have those sculptures. But in the other parts of the world, they have, yes. Those Romans, they don't break down their temples. They're still there.
1851.
You go to London, a church that was built as early as 17 something. It's still there. They've kept it. People go inside and worship, or they take pictures. But with us, yeniati too much. We feel we know.
We've been maintaining our forts and castles.
Well, what's
Yes.
the cathedral? When you go to these castles, most of the things that we're using is there. But how are we maintaining them? No. Because if there,
yes,
we don't care. That is our issue. Like we don't care.
Yeah, it will be a man.
We don't value what we have.
That will preserve history. But I didn't say.
Recently, this guy went to Aximo. Him for no picture people to online, and it was running all over. See how nice the place is. You can maintain this place. Even President Sukwaba Habutu Makadaho, nice place.
It's very beautiful.
But
that's what I'm saying. We feel like.